A man is made up of what I call tissues that hears and react. React to touch. This is the reason why they react differently in situation. And I said that effective communication is the real thing that can make it between both the man and for a man who has of erectile dysfunction, go first for drugs. First of all, situate your problem in within. The only way is if you don't situate it with what you know, you are going to likely be fed on different types of drugs, which will not help you at the end of the day. So please, this is very, 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 very important if you really have a problem, because this problem can trickle down in life. A lot of problems that could not be even resolved, both among the family members, among the extended family, even in. So it's good we discuss it so that we can understand what effect this has on lives. And any family breaks down is going to trickle down to everyone. To trickle down to their children, to trickle down to the extended families, both on the man's side and on the woman's side. At the end of the day, we're going to have a community that is active, either in communication or in being able to come together in order to make our country a better place. So I just told you, the initial thing that is good for anyone who has the problem is to situate his problem in the thing that surrounds that particular problem. Could it be a problem with your wife, quarreling with him, or are you quarreling with her? B. If you can sort out your problem and you can sit down together and discuss heart to heart on what you don't like and what you like, what that gives you this joy that makes the blood properly, or what does that will make your own blood as the man to flow adequately. This is the first step and the most important step. Other steps are the things that have with something outside. For instance, there are that cause it. If you put them all over the 100%, that over 70 people with this problem, within the first thing that I talk about, that is the attitude. And as long as you settle that, then effective communication will reverse itself. Other things that can lead to the erectile are diseases. Diseases like itis, nervous breakdown, disease, spinal dysfunction, pelvic bone accident or fracture. Any of these happen, they could actually have flow of the blood in areas. And destruction of the tissues around this organ actually result in total, blackout. Because if the blood does not have the power or the flow that it will use to take it right to the organ, there is no way the organ can benefit from, blood flow. Another thing is excessive congestion versus dysfunction. One of them is the hemorrhoid, which everybody have. You see, a lot of people, whenever they have dysfunction, they'll say it is bile. And they will now start drinking one or the other, or use one drug or the other, or use some other content. The issue is this. As long as those blood vessels that has resulted out of the function of its pipe, they are still there, no matter how much you take, it will just be for a short period. It's a wounded horse to still walk. Yes, you can stop, it can walk for only a short while, it's going to crash down. So that's why you must situate your own in within what is. If you find yourself not having any of these diseases out, then you don't have anything to worry about. Now, if your relationship is perfect, it's not wrong. You are in love with your wife is in love with you, children are growing properly, you don't around you, fine. You look for where other things might be. And that is what we are talking about it. Then there's the last one. Assault. Now we talk about assault. Somebody who is insulting the other person. Assault is you who are powerful than the other person decide to give the other person he or she doesn't deserve. This happens. I've seen women who beat their husband. In fact, many of them who beat their wives. See, the moment you claim you love each other, beating should be out of it, irrespective of the man or the woman. It is stated ineffective or ineffective that you shouldn't bring that. And when that happens between a man and a woman, certainly there won't be any solution. Ineffective. So this can actually break down other things. No matter how many children they've had for each other, how long they've been, with it, there is no effective communication to heal the wound advertently or advertently by one or the other. There is no the same the wrong with both of them, and both of them, they will be living like strangers in that house. You hear that when you ask the woman, what has your husband done to you? Say nothing. Okay, you ask your husband, what has your wife done to you? Say nothing. So everybody has done nothing to anybody, but then there is no relationship going on. So, my brothers and sisters, do not think that this problem is always on the male side. It can always be on the female side, because the equivalent of the erectile tissue in male is what makes the woman to have spasm around the area of the organs. It is the same erectile tissue that has formed the female's own genitals, and they also correspond to the same issues that either make them function properly or not properly. This is what I want to discuss to you today about dysfunction, and we're going to discuss more about the solution next episode. Alcohol can cause the problem of erectile dysfunction, and this is the way it does. It does not block its site, it blocks it from the source. Alcohol is our central nervous system, our brain, and that's why when people overdrink, they start misbehaving. All their coordinates will not work. When you see something that is 1 as 2 or 5 or 10, the same thing the brain will work during that period. At that period, you don't feel it, but the body knows how it works. So if you can feel that you can't see well, you can't in your physical body, then your body cannot also coordinate well. It will not give what it's supposed to give, when it, where is it, and how it's supposed to give it. Usually drink something mixed with alcohol, you don't have that problem solved. I just told you, seeing a horse that is already wounded, in order for the horse cannot run. It can get up, but it will be for a short time. That's what does to people who eventually have a problem, because them will not recognize what they are not going to be able to put in the right place. They are not going to flow from the right source to the right, and this is the reason why it does some alcoholics. For those who do and still are all right, well, people that are, but please, my brother, if you are doing that now, you are going to future, because you are going to body to start working according to the alcohol. And when you do that, sorry, as soon as you are getting to a particular age that your body is supposed to function on its own, asking for your alcohol in order to function. And if you have to do that, you are damaging other organs, and you're going to end up friend. So alcohol is things that actually can cause it. Till next week, it has been Dr. Semiyu, OlaGolden, host for this program. Till we say, have a good day.